Hello friends, welcome to Advanced VLSI. Today we are going to discuss how to check congestion in Innovus tool. Come into terminal. We have to give report congestion overflow. This is the command to check congestion in Innovus tool. So you will get the information like how much is the percentage of congestion you are facing in horizontal and vertical direction. As you can see, this is the overflow result after giving the report congestion overflow command. So these are the number like 0.07% I am facing congestion in horizontal direction and 0.03% I am facing in vertical direction. So let's come into GUI, like at which area I am basically facing these congestion. I will show you. So this is the Innovus GUI. Most of the people you will aware with this. So these are the different like options in the toolbar of side. So you can explore much about these options. So first I'm going to tell you much about like how you basically debug the congestion. So you have to come our left side, this icon shown in. So you have to click on this icon. You will get congestion map after clicking on that particular option. As you can see in slide also, inside the congestion map option there will be a layer option in there. So inside layer option you have to select the GCell overflow. When you will select the GCell overflow, like which customized color you can select from this option. So you can select customized color, and then you will select the color and all, you will get these grid kinds of map over the screen. Some numbers will be in there, like these are the G cells numbers. So G cells are basically divided in these numbers, and some this dot you can see in our screen. So in these dot we are basically facing congestion, like these are the dots at this area we are facing congestion. So let's go into deep, like what are we basically seeing in this option. This kind of violation in this area, like what it's mean, like v/2 means we have available vertical resources 2 and we are getting 5 routes on that particular area, means 3 extra route coming on that particular area. So that's why we are facing congestion in this area. So let's go to check like how much layers coming on that particular area, extra vertical routes on that particular area. So I'm showing you how is the routes coming on that particular area. Also shown you have to disable the overlay so that this G cells will disable and this routes will shown to you. Disabling the overlay option and enabling the layer option, you can check lots of vertical routes coming in this area. So that's why we are getting vertical congestion, like because of some extra routes coming in this area we are getting violation. Area we are also getting some horizontal congestion. So I'm just debugging on that particular area, and as we previously also discussed at that point, vertical congestion was there. In this area we are getting horizontal congestion, means we have available 20 routes on that area, but real time we are getting 23 routes on that particular area. That's why like we are getting congestion, means 3 extra routes coming on that area. Like how exactly we can check where our cells are placed. So you have to disable the overlay and disable the layer option also. So you will get the information like at which area our standard cell get placed. So as you can also see, these are the my micro and these are the standard cells are placed in the core area. So in some area, some hotspot, we are getting congestion. Track are basically used to connect the cells As you can also see, when we will select, each area have the track availability where the G cell used to route or interconnect. So routes will coming on exactly over the tracks to connect the cells. As you can see, these are the our tracks. When we will enable the track option and enable the layer option, we will see the tracks in our design. So from these tracks our layer will be passed and it will interconnect the cells. Inside the track, some preferred and non-preferred option will be there. You can get more deep information by checking one by one. I can't show you exactly, like it will be take video will be too long, so that's I am just telling you some. For like, if you are selecting M1 and select the preferred direction, so if M1 is the preferred for M1 layer, so it will be show you. If you are selecting non-preferred, then when you will select one by one each metal layer, it will show like which direction is not preferred for M1 and M2, like that only. So it will show in the way like vertical or horizontal which metal layer is preferred for which direction. In this way you can check and get more about it. Coming into our routes are passing through these tracks, as you can see in this slide also. These are the some tracks and metals passing over the tracks. I would also like to tell you some extra features to check congestion by selecting grid option. By coming into grid option, inside the grid option there will be a G cell option, so you have to select the G cell, and after selecting G cells you will see this kind of GUI. So what exactly are these G cells? So our design, when placement happening, design divided into different G cells. So each G cell will contain some cell inside that particular area. So the information of that area will comes from take-left file only, and sometimes it's generated by tool automatically based on their height and width of multiple. So if any particular G cell containing containing lots of cell on that particular area, means it's creating congestion. We will not able to connect or connect through power or signals. We will face some difficulty on that part on doing these things, means creating congestion. So you can check these things by enabling the G cell option and disabling the layer option. You will get clear information about the cells, like how exactly your cells are placed in your design. As you can see clearly, like how are our cells placed in this particular area, and their connectivity is very like less. If when we will give connection to each of them, maybe we will get some congestion like in horizontal or vertical direction. So in this way you have to debug the congestion from your report, and you can also debug through GUI. So that's all about the congestion, and let me know if you want any specific topic to know more about in that particular things. I will create a separate video on that. Thank you.